Order, moved by Corbett, second by Clark, that this meeting be opened at 6:30 PM. All in favor? Carried. Adoption of agenda, moved by McGinnis, seconded by Clark, that the agenda presented to the Committee of Adjustments be adopted as prepared. All in favor? Carried. And when we come up to disclosure of pecuniary interest, and I am declaring an interest at the time. My son owns Whole North Construction, and I have found out recently that he is the contractor for the septic service for the property. So I am declaring my interest for this, and I'll turn the meeting over to Councillor Corbett, and I'll leave.
We'll come get you so you can call the adjournment again. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jason, I didn't introduce that.
Well, I will do that for, yeah.
Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
sorry.
So on that note, we'd like to welcome Simon Blakely to the team. He is our new planning administrator. So fantastic to have somebody with his qualifications, skills, and ability join the township. So we look forward to working with you. Today is officially, I think, day one in the office, and you're already here at a committee meeting. So welcome to the team.
Yeah. Welcome to be here.
Yeah. So number 4, we have notice of public meeting. We're doing a.
You have to read that sheet.
The whole thing? No.
No.
Okay, take notice of the Committee of Adjustments, the Corporation of the Township of Bonnfield will be holding a public meeting on September 10th, 2024 at 6:30 PM to consider a proposed minor variance from zoning bylaw 2012-49 under section 45 of the Planning Act. The meeting will be held in the boardroom at 365 Highway 531, Bonnfield, Ontario. The proposed minor variance for property known as 769 Trunk Road is to permit a rear yard setback of 3 meters to construct a single-family dwelling as opposed to the zoning bylaw requirement of 10 meters. The land which is subject to the application is not the subject of an application under the Act for an amendment to the official plan. An amendment to the minister's zoning order, or for approval of a plan of subdivision or a consent. If a person or public body that files an appeal over the decision of the Township of Bonnfield in respect to the proposed minor variance does not make oral submission at the public meeting or make written submissions to the Township of Bonnfield before the proposed minor variance is adopted, the Ontario Municipal Board may dismiss all or part of the appeal. Any person may attend the public meeting, and any person shall be afforded an opportunity to make representation in respect to the variance proposal. So we are now officially into a public meeting.
Yes.
Is there anybody who would like to speak to the matter?
Mr. Loki is the applicant.
Yeah.
I do have a letter from Pat and Daniel Hone, just indicating they have no issues with the minor variance. And that is the only correspondence that I have on the file.
Thank you very much. Are you feeling any need to make a presentation, or are you comfortable with?
No, it's
Good. Okay. Well, since there's nobody else here to make a presentation, we can move on past the public meeting. So we'll move into the minor variance. So I have a minor variance that I need to read. So the purpose of the variance is to allow a rear yard setback of 3 meters instead of the required 10 meters as per zoning bylaw 2012-49 in a rural zone of concession 9 part lot 24 plan NR 1586 part 7 parcel 22149 NIP Township of Bonnfield 769 Trunk Road. Legal description of the property, i.e. lot and concession 9 part lot 24 plan NR 1586 part 7 parcel 22149 NIP Township of Bonnfield 769 Trunk Road. That the request is hereby refused or granted, and we'll get to that with the following stipulations. 1, that the rear yard setback be permitted at 4 meters. that the rear deck size not exceed 1 meter and the stairs are parallel to the building. 3, that the building permit for the large existing structure on the property be obtained with a new proposed building permit. I'll need a mover and a seconder to. Move by Council Thurston. Council McGinnis. That the minor, so moved by Council Featherstone, seconded by Council McInnes, that the minor variance file A2 2024 Trunk Road. Wilkie be approved, subject to the Committee of Adjustments decision attached here too. Any questions or comments? All in favor? All right, it's carried. And so it is granted, and we will need all those and waiting to sign beside your name, please.
Yeah, sure. Well, just passed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That went too fast, I think, for you, sorry.
Thank
Uh,
you for choosing Bonfield to build and to
Yeah.
develop, so,
Yeah,
we're-
thank you. Yeah, that's great.
yes.
I
Yeah,
think we
that,
can.
can I
Oh,
give you
is
this?
this just a submission?
Yeah, I
Sure
just
thing.
wanna,
Yeah.
since you're the main guy, I figured best that you read it and you see what I was, what I looked up.
Is this just to make a case to have?
No, for the permit for the accessory storage building.
Sure, so we just passed that it needs a permit for the accessory
Yeah.
building. So,
But it's just for the building,
What's that?
it's just for the building, it's not for a bunkie or.
Not for, yeah, it's nothing, it's not for any,
We're still gonna need a permit. and-
yeah,
Yeah, but it's,
for the residents.
No, for the
Proposed.
existing building.
No, well, that's why I just submitted
yeah,
that.
we had to hear what the,
Yeah, we wanted to know what the conditions were,
right.
Well, they were right, I mean, we have to with that.
cause I'm just going by what,
Okay, give me, if you can just give me, so,
it's not-
it's
it's-
I don't, like, I mean, it's past at this point.
It's part of the condition.
Yeah,
Yeah, so there was a planning report, and so we did get a copy, so there's a planning report. I worked with the CBO on how to bring the property to the standard, to meet zoning requirements that are required in our zoning bylaw, our building bylaw. And all of those mechanisms that we need to have in place in order to make it compliant are the conditions that are listed in the minor variance. A permit is issued for both, when we have particular proposal.
okay, so, we will have to move on to the next part of our meeting, which is the adjournment, but we need to get the mayor back, which she, whatever. Adjournment.
Well, that's my case there. I don't want to get lawyers involved.
it's a benefit of, engineering drawings and all that crap.
Yeah. I know. But that's my legal case with that. Yeah.
Back to you, your worship.
Thank you, sir. No. There's no responder.
Oh, sorry. Give a second, adjourn.
Okay. I'm back for the adjournment, moved by Councilor Corbett, second by Councilor Clark. That this meeting be adjourned at
6:39.
6:39. All in favor? Carried.
Okay,
Meeting is adjourned.
I'll just wait for.
Um,
It says for all those that